What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Zach's Live Trader. Here with you as always, I'm the People's Champion of Wall Street, the bearded boy wonder, Dave Bartosiak, and today, my friends, it's getting ugly. Cue the Bubba Sparks. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Doing our quick trade review. Wanted to show my ugly face here. Again, Robert Redford's behind us, wherever the heck that is, over here somewhere. Let's just go ahead and get through this, and let go. So, not there. There we go. Some legacy issues, we'll call it. So some older trades that we know haven't really panned out all that fantastic. The first being the bullish call spread on AMD. Don't want to kick the dead horse. Probably a lot of people I know. I'm not supposed to speak of that name. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry. I know we're part of the Green Army, but I got to speak of it. So we had a bullish call spread on AMD along the November 17th, a 14-15-50 call spread for 57-cent net debit. Max profit with AMD over 15.50. The spread, this is a stinking turd, sinking turd, whatever. It's almost zero. So it's a bad trade. Well, not a bad trade, but it didn't work out. I say you go ahead and you print that up and use it for toilet paper because that's all it's worth. Loserville right there. Absolute a Loserville. Okay, so then we've got the bullish call spread on Domino's, right? Bullish put spread, rather, on Domino's. And with this trade, we were short the November 17th, 200, 195 put spread for 130 net credit. Max profit with DPZ over 200. Spread's almost a max loss, DPZ at 178, so that's not going so hot either. Same kind of scenario, my friends, where you just, it's a loser. But we knew these losers. These are losers from last week. But in true good, the bad, the ugly fashion, I revisit these because I want you guys to know that I'm not sitting here cherry-picking victories. I talk about everything. So more Loserville. What are you going to do? Then we got the bullish call spread here on, why don't I just keep this going the whole time? That would be better. The bullish call spread going here on Citigroup. We're along the November 17th. $75 call for 172. Break even to 76.72. Calls at 60 cents right now with Citigroup at 74.07. Some funky stuff going on over there. How about this? Think about selling November 10th, 75.50 for 17 cents. At least you're doing something, putting a little in your back pocket there in the hopes that this starts to rally up a little bit. Or you could always just rip it and just kind of take what it's giving you and move on to the next one. That's obviously an option. Then we've got the bullish put spread on Apple. We're short the November 17th, 160, 157.50 put spread for a 71-cent net credit. Max profit with Apple over 160. Spectacular news. The spread's at 7 cents with Apple at 172.60. So all you got to do there is hold on for a max gain. So there's a victory. Love the max gain. Great stuff going on there. You don't have to do anything. You just sit back, relax, and hope that Apple doesn't somehow sell off back under 160. I think we're going to be okay on that front. Then we've got the Iron Condor on Alphabet. So short the November 17th at 945, 940, and 1027.50, 1030. Now, I want to point out here that this net credit and this trade overall, remember, since the difference in the strike prices on the call was only 250 to make it the Condor proper, I was saying you got to do 2 of those. So that's where the numbers will add up here. So max profit with Google between 945 and 1027.50. Right now the spread's at 350 because Google has rallied here a little bit. Look, just go ahead and close out the call spread end. Let the put spread expire worthless. We're going to lose a little bit, but not that much. So these are definitely trades we need to consider in the future. We've done them a lot, I know. But when you look at this, if you give a Condor a little bit more time like this, even when you lose, you come out relatively unscathed, right? And I say relatively unscathed. We still took a little bit of a loss there, but 310 net credit, we end up closing out for 350. Very small, just what, 12, 15 for 12 cent 12.5%, 13.5% loss, really, and just in my head there. Not much going on there, right? Not too bad. I'm sure we can all live with that, especially given the risk versus reward, because that was a great little risk versus reward scenario. Now we got the bullish put spread on Mondelez. Short the November 17th 40.39 put spread for a 21-cent net credit. Max profit with Mondelez over $40. Right now the spread's at 13 cents with Mondelez over $40. So just go ahead and hold that one. Go ahead and open up a little glass of wine. Yellowtail. Do they do Yellowtail? I don't know who I'm looking at. The dog doesn't know anything about Yellowtail. Then we've got a bullish call spread on U.S. Steel. Long the November 17th, 25-27 call spread for 72-cent net debit. Max profit with X over 27. The spread's trading 143 with X at 27. So go ahead and rip it. You got the double dip, just rip. Let her rip, tater chip. Get the double dip. And just profit. You got your profits, you're good. We'll go to the next one. You could hold it out, right? $2 is really where that would max out at. Do you want to wait another 2 weeks for 57 cents when it's already come down a little bit from, the rally? I don't know about that. I don't know. Then we've got Alibaba. Bullish call spread here on Alibaba. So that was long November 17th, 187.50, 192.50 call spread for a 213 net debit. Max profit with shares of Alibaba over 192.50. Well, right now the spread's at 154 because Alibaba's rallied huge right away, and then now is kind of coming down a little bit. So just go ahead and take the small L onto the next one. No big deal. All right. So that's all I got for you here today on the good, the bad, and the ugly. Next week, my friends, we got all sorts of stuff popping off, so don't forget to shoot me those emails, livetrader@zax.com. Let me know what you guys want to see for next week. Also, remember, any ideas that you may have. Dave, I want to know more about mutual funds. I could talk about mutual funds. Dave, I want to know about what these ETF things are. Dave, I want to... It's like a mailbag session, guys. Whatever thought comes across your head, let me know, because I've got plenty of time to do these things for you guys. We've done it in the morning after session today, kind of open it up for questions. I like to see your questions throughout the course of the week, so keep on firing them on over. Of course, you can catch us in the chat room. Also, that's going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. And I know there's a lot of newbies out there, not that you're new people in general. I'm sure you've all born a while ago. And not calling you a noob in any negative connotation, noobs. But you're new to me. So say hi, send the email, hang out in the chat room, and we'll go from there. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me here on The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I will see you all next week. Have a fantastic weekend, folks. I'll see you soon. That could have gone way smoother. That's okay.